Good morning, students. Today I am going to deliver my speech on the topic power sharing. It is already known to you that first part of this particular chapter, power sharing, we have already discussed. Now this is the second part in which we have to discuss the topics, that is why power sharing is desirable first. Second, what is Khalids Dilemma? And third, that is which are the three different forms of power sharing. So for today, these are the three topics on which we are going to discuss. First of all, we have to discuss that why power sharing is desirable. Students, you are knowing this thing that at present time in all over the world there are 216 countries. And among these 216 countries, there are very few countries where there is no power sharing. Which are these countries? Can you say me? These countries are Saudi Arabia, North Korea, where there is no power sharing, where the rights have not been given to the people, especially to the women. And for your kind information, they people are fighting for their rights. Actually, in real sense, the democratic rights have not been given to them. For that, they are fighting. They are doing the efforts for getting the democratic rights. Now we have to discuss that power sharing is desirable. There are some reasons behind it. It must be known to you. First of all, you have to understand that it reduces the conflict among the different social groups. I am writing here. It reduces the conflict among the different social groups. Second is, it is the very spirit of the democracy. Now, second topic we have to discuss, that is Khalids Dilemma. What is this Khalids Dilemma? You have to understand. Actually, Khalil was a boy of Lebanon. He was living in the city Beirut. what happened with him? His parent had died. His father was belonging from Christianity and mother was belonging from Sunni Muslim. Means of the two communities both were belonging. Now you have to understand this thing, that he is asking a question that I don't understand this very fact, that if my father was belonging from one community and mother was belonging from other community, then I belong from which community? This was the question of Khalid, and for that he was in dilemma. Now you have to understand this thing, that why this question came in his mind. Actually, in Lebanon the tradition was something different. What was the different condition there? First of all, you have to understand that all the important posts were fixed for the different communities. The higher posts in Lebanon was fixed for the different communities. First of all, you have to know that the post of president was fixed for the Catholics, Christian. The post of prime minister was fixed for the Sunni Muslim. The post of deputy prime minister was fixed for Orthodox Christian, and the post of speaker was fixed for the Shia Muslim. So in this way, what do you see here? That all the important posts were fixed for the different communities. So you have to understand this very fact, that Khalid was in dilemma, that how can I get the highest post in Lebanon? This was not possible for him. So what he was telling? He was telling that why not the system has been adopted? Like India. What system is there in India? Do you know? Secularism. What is secularism? Any student can tell about the secularism? Actually, in this particular system, everyone is free to follow any religion as per his own choice. He is free to follow any religion with his own choice, without any discrimination. So Khalid is praising the system of India. Which system? Secularism. So he is praising India, he is praising the system of India, secularism. So this is about the Khalids Dilemma. Now next topic, what we have to discuss, the third topic, that is different forms of power sharing. I am writing here. power is shared among different organs of the government. Second is power is shared among the different levels of the government. Third is power is shared among different political parties, pressure groups, and movement groups. Fourth is power is shared among different social groups. Community government of Belgium is the best example of the power sharing among the different social groups. Some important things I am describing. First, I told you that power is shared among different organs of the government. Which are the three different organs of the government? Do you know? These are legislature, executive, and judiciary. Legislature, which makes the laws. Executive, which implements the laws. And judiciary, which protects the laws. First thing. Second, power is shared among different levels of the government. In this one, you have to understand that central government, state government, and local government. Central government looks after the whole country. State government looks after the particular state, and local government looks after the particular place. Cities, gram panchayats at the local level. And third is power is shared among different political parties, pressure groups, movement groups. And fourth is power is shared among different social groups. We have already discussed that community government of Belgium is the best example of this. So in this way, we come on this very conclusion that power sharing at present time is the demand of the people in all over the world. Where there is no power sharing, they all are fighting for this very power sharing, because this is the best way of governing, this is the best way of ruling, and that's why I think it is acceptable in almost all the countries of the world. So that's okay. Next thing, next day. Thank you. Have a nice day.